Hi, my name is Mikkel Pilgaard and I'm the Program Director for the training or the course Design for Sustainability at the Kaospilot School. This video is about answering some frequently asked questions that we often get from participants or potential participants that approach us around this course for Design for Sustainability. So it's an opportunity for us to clarify some things and for you to be more clear about what this is about and whether it's something that's for you. The course is for everyone, especially everyone who is concerned or occupied with creating a better version of anything than the existing version or the current version. And that could be a concrete industrial product, could be a service, it could be a product service system, or it could be a smaller thing that you're trying to improve upon in your daily work. So if you are occupied with improving anything, essentially you are designing. And then it's also relevant for you to consider how you can make sure that whatever you are creating is also more sustainable than the current version. So the answer to that is it's for everyone who's curious about becoming part of the solution to the sustainability crisis and learning how to do that in a more effective way and to gain some methods for doing so. I also want to say that there are no prerequisites in terms of participation in the course. There are no specific requirements that you need to live up to partake, but you do need to, of course, be motivated and for it to make sense for you. Another reason why I say that it's for everyone is that we all need to be part of the solution to the sustainability crisis. It's a collective issue and we can also only really solve it collectively. The answer is no, you do not have to be a designer by training or by title. We operate with a very broad definition of design in this training program. We consider design as being a manifestation of an intention. So that means that if you are trying to create something, anything, basically you are designing. So no, you do not have to be a designer by training or title, but you do have to be working on developing something. That said, it is an advantage if you know basic terminology around design thinking and if you're familiar with specifically the double diamond. If that's the case, then it will be easier for you to take in the new stuff in the training and connect it to your existing knowledge. So if you don't know anything about design thinking at all, there will be a lot of new information for you, and we encourage you to maybe brush up on some fundamentals of design thinking before you enroll or before the course starts. If you are a trained designer and you already know a lot about design thinking, then you will learn how to connect that with sustainability science and with systemic thinking. So there's something to learn for you, definitely. Also, if you feel like I already know a lot about design. The answer here is also no, you do not. It's an advantage, of course, if you know some fundamentals of sustainability science and systemic thinking. But if that's not the case, we will teach you the fundamentals that you need to know to design for sustainability. You do not need to know everything, but there's some key stuff you do need to know, and you need to know how things are connected, and that's what you'll be taught in the course. So if you already know about sustainability science, you will learn something new, I can promise you that. If you don't, you'll learn a lot of new things, and like I said before, no matter what, you'll learn about how to connect sustainability science and systems thinking with design practices. The short answer there is yes, indeed. You will get quite a vast toolbox probably more than you need, and then each of you will figure out which ones work the best for you and which ones are most relevant to your work. But I can promise you that there will not be a shortage of tools or methods that are very concrete and operational that you can apply in your daily work. A lot of these tools are related to design, and they are hacks or evolutions of tools you might already know if you know design thinking and have a design toolbox. But they've been optimized for creating positive impact. So I've integrated sustainability science and systems thinking into these tools, and some of them are entirely new that I'm sure you will not have seen before in any version. Yes, indeed. This course is based on the FSSD, which stands for the Framework for Strategic Sustainable Development, and that's a unique framework or approach to sustainable development that's evidence-based. It comes from academia and has a long track record of research and also a long track record of being applied and creating success. And the unique thing about this is that it offers the only operational definition of sustainability that's evidence-based that we know of. What's more is that this definition is systemic, so it's a 360-degree definition of sustainability, and it's designed within this approach to work in strategic processes. So you will actually learn how to embed this into strategic processes and how to use this in futures design. There are a few reasons for that. The first one is that we wanted to make this course accessible to as many people around the globe as possible. So we wanted to keep costs low, and when I say cost, we mean both the costs of admittance or the threshold, so to speak, of participation. We wanted to keep that low, but also the environmental costs. So we wanted to limit travel. We do know that there are CO2 emissions associated with, of course, running the servers and computers for having the training online, but it's dramatically less than if everybody had to travel back and forth all the time. So that's at least one reason. That's very important to us, and we hope that you also appreciate that that makes the course more accessible and more easy to commit to for you, because we want to enable as many people as possible to participate in this course, because we really believe it's very important, the things that you're going to learn in this course. It's important for everyone, and it's important for everyone that more people know about it sooner, so that more people can competently create better solutions for sustainability faster. That's what we need. So that's why the course is fairly compact and why it's online. The best way that I can answer that is it works quite smoothly. We've done this many times now, and we have refined it, and we have some platforms that work really well. We have an e-learning platform that you can access and use throughout the entire training period and beyond, where all the learning material will be and the course overview will be, and where you can communicate with your peers and with me during the training, and you can study there. And then in sessions, in the workshops, they will be Zoom calls where you will work in breakout rooms, so they'll be highly participatory, and you'll also test tools and work with tools, and you'll be doing that in Miro. If you're not familiar with Zoom or Miro, you could check those apps out beforehand to familiarize yourself with them, but they work really well. And that's how it works. And then, of course, if there is any needs beyond that, I'm also available on email. It's important for you to know that you do need to be committed. I highly recommend that you make sure that you can participate in all of the sessions, the 4 online workshops. But if you can't, we do record them, and they will be made available to you on the e-learning platform on the next day, along with the slides. So you will be able to miss out if there's no way around that for you. We also set up a buddy system, a peer-to-peer learning system, where you can help each other get caught up, and you can help each other reflect and learn and spar with each other in between the online workshops. In between, you'll also have individual assignments that you need to complete, and you do need to set aside time for doing that. The training is not a certificate training, so we will not test you or run through whether you've done the assignment correctly. The assignment is there for you to practice and learn. So it's a learning-oriented course. You will be receiving a diploma, and in order for you to get the diploma, you will need to participate at a minimum level and at least try to complete the individual assignments, and get in contact with me if you are not able to participate in any of the workshops. There's also a lot of flexibility around how you spend the time in between sessions. That's basically self-directed study, where we will make a lot of resources available to you on the e-learning platform, but you navigate it yourself and you go to it whenever you have time for it. The same with your individual assignments. You'll be doing them on a Miro board where you will have your own workstation that you can go back and to and away from whenever you need to. And the answer to that is yes, there are, to a limited degree. We have limited spots, 2 spots per cohort, that we try to offer as a scholarship or a discounted rate for those of you who want to participate, who are highly motivated but are not in a financial situation to do so at the moment for whatever reason. If you want to apply for those 2 seats, we encourage you to apply as soon as possible by writing me directly with a motivation that explains your situation and why you believe this course is something that you should participate in. We may also be able to offer discounts in certain situations, but at the moment there's 2 scholarship seats per cohort. But if you are in doubt, please do contact us and we'll see what we can do. We do not want economy to be the reason why you do not participate in this important training. All right. I hope these answers clarified something for you as well. And I really hope that you get in contact if you have further questions. And if not, I hope that you go ahead and sign up and that I'll see you in the next training. Bye-bye.